There was no class. In the words of my grandfather, they had no couth. The fighting is what amazed me. You're on vacation in parts of the most beautiful part of the world, and all you can do is cuss, scream, and fight. Now, mind you, I met people on this cruise that were from a Baptist church somewhere up near Chicago. There was about 15 of them. I regret to this day not getting their names. I had such a fun time with those people. But I couldn't visit with them because of all the nonsense going on. And it didn't matter where you went on the ship. The nonsense. Now, I watched a lady's video today where she blamed it all on Carnival for dropping the prices. I don't know how much more you could insult your own people. That because they paid an inexpensive fare, that somehow excused them from their stupid actions? No. No. It's not Carnival's fault they lowered prices. It's ill-mannered, classless people. And while there may be a large part of it, one particular race, it is not race exclusive. But what amazed me is you couldn't go to the swimming pool deck, ever. From like 8 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock at night, you couldn't go. Because it was bad. It was bad. So when I got back, I wrote Carnival a letter, told them I would be not to be sailing with them again, because I did not enjoy my cruise. People take cruises to relax. They take cruises to have a good time. You go in the bar, have a few drinks, have a lot of fun. You come lay out on the deck by the pool, have a few drinks, enjoy yourself. Have a hamburger. Have whatever you want. But enjoy yourself. You don't enjoy yourself on Carnival anymore. And it wasn't a short cruise. I was on a 7-day cruise.
One thing I could appreciate about this lady is the fact that she's able to share her experience from cruising with Carnival from back then and to what it is now.
Right.
So I wanted to open up this conversation to those who's cruised in the past with Carnival, right? And I want to hear like their stories of what it was like cruising with Carnival then,
Right.
and what they're saying now. Because obviously, cruising has changed over the years.
It has.
Right? And the way that she described it, it's like, it's the same thing that's happening now. Like the people, the behaviors, and the nonsense that's going around.
So I guess at the moment, I mean, I don't know. Everyone is like saying the same thing. I guess people who cruise from 20 years ago versus what it is now is obviously not the same. I don't know what's going on out there at sea, but it just seems like everything just got out of control.
Yeah. So I would say that during that period of time, like 20 years ago, because someone recently just mentioned that how society is declining in general.
That's true, yeah.
And when you think about it, too, when we see all of these social media posts and stuff, how back then time was just so simple, right? If you went on a cruise, it's like a luxurious experience.
Right.
Now it's more like a vacation because I guess, I'm not saying everyone can afford it, but it's like if you can, it's like you go out of your way and do it. But it just seemed like you can see like the evolution of cruising.
Right. And I'm glad you brought that up because yes, you know, it just seems like society has been declining lately.
Yeah.
But and I'm not trying to make an excuse for it, but I know that everybody's going through it. A lot of people are going through situations and things like that, but it doesn't excuse the fact of the, like she mentioned, ill-mannered behaviors.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So we all going through it. Everybody's going through something, but a lot of the time, this is why we go on vacation. It's to get away from all the mess that we've been going through.
Yeah.
We want to be able to escape. So we want to go on vacation to relax, to enjoy ourselves, to see beautiful sceneries, to go to different ports and countries and things like that. So I just feel as though, like, I just want for us as a society to bring back what cruising used to be like. Just peaceful and everybody just having fun, because you're on vacation. You're not back at home.
Yeah.
It's a different space, a different place to meet new people, learn new things, be open-minded.
Right.
Right? So all that mess you have back home is not for you to bring it with you on vacation.
I would say the biggest factor, too, of the changes that we've seen, maybe back when she was cruising back then, there was no social media. You was in the moment.
Yes, that is true.
You were in the moment of vacation. Like, you weren't posting anything. It was just you're getting by each and every day. Now it's like you got to post everything to show that
everything is on social media, right? That is so true. And that's the thing too. You're right, because now anything goes viral. A fight. Because before then you would just hear about it, but now everything is posted. You see literally everything that's going on. So I do agree with you on that part.
I was gonna say, like, because now everyone wants to show like they're outside or they're on vacation, like they're living their best life and stuff too. But these people from back then, they were actually doing it. They didn't have nothing to prove.
That's true.
So, man, I'm just, it makes me sad, you know, how it's come to this point where the loyal Carnival Cruise customers, they're like slowly leaving because at this point they're just fed up.
Yeah, they're tired.
Right. And then think too that because of the new changes with the rewards program, and, you know, people build they points and stuff over the years, and then now it's being stripped away. Like, I don't know, man.
Honestly, to me, I feel like that is an issue, and then they're tired. So it's like things piling up, and it's like it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, for sure.
Then Carnival is doing all these changes. You know, not everyone is open to changes.
Yeah,
and I can see why people are upset, especially because you brought up the loyalty program, right? So I can see why people are upset about that, because I mean, you've worked hard to earn your points, to build your points for years, and then all of a sudden, because of this change, within 2 years you lose it and you got to do it all over again and work hard for it. So I can see where people, you know, on top of the loyalty program and with all the fighting and all the nonsense that's been going on, why they would want to leave.
The ill-mannered people. Like, we got to get it together, like, as a society and when we're on vacation.
That's true. I agree.
Like, I think it doesn't make sense at the end of the day that the behavior that's happening on board is like you're doing it while on vacation.
Yeah.
Or for those who are cruising for the first time, that ends up becoming a horrible experience for them, to where they may never cruise again or go on vacation.
Right.
So I think in general, we just got to do better. So I want to end it with this note, like, do you think cruising was better back in the 90s and early 2000s, or do you prefer how it is today? I know this can be subjective, but for those who did cruise in the past, I want to hear like your side. And of course, those who love cruising now, we want to hear your feedbacks too.
Right.
So let us know in the comments below. So we're going to sign out for this video. It's your host with the most, Vince.
And it's your girl, Arlene.
And we're the Royalty Adventure. And don't forget to cruise
and chill. Peace.